Yo, what is up everyone and welcome back to another banger. And today in this video, I will be showcasing Dragon Ball the Obby, where I will be playing both the Saiyan saga and the Namek saga in today's video. But before, make sure you guys like and subscribe so my videos can get boosted into the algorithm of YouTube. And no more talking, let's go. Okay guys, so we are here on the map and you can see we are about to go to boss 1, so let's go. And for boss 1, you basically have to fight a Cyberman. I really like the model, by the way. Attention to detail is insane. But when you click on the boss, basically it'll load you into like this rocky map. Let's just complete it real quick. So, you can see here we're just completing the boss. How did I miss that? Hold up, let's redo that. How did I miss that? Okay, yeah, we can do that. I'm confused how I missed that. But, as you can see, it can, give you only one more level, which obviously isn't that much for players that are in, like, 52 million level. But, for beginners, that's pretty much like 100% their stats, which there's not even stats in this game. I don't even know what I'm saying. But yeah, this is the boss one. It's pretty easy to do, and it's pretty easy for beginners. But when you go to boss 2, you're gonna be fighting Raditz. The Raditz boss is a little bit harder. But the funny thing is, the Z fighters actually fight Cybermen. So like it's pretty odd that they're actually fighting Raditz. Like, how are they fighting Raditz after they're fighting Cybermen? I love how, like, hold up, I didn't even see how much level it gives you, so let's redo that. But I love how this game has some of the most accurate, but anyway, as I was saying, I love how this game has the most inaccurate but also accurate bosses. You can see. Like, look at this location. It's accurate but also just inaccurate because of how, like, because of like the order of the bosses. But like, it's just I'm gonna go into here. I hate the views. But we can see it gives you I thought it would give you like 2 levels, but yeah, it's a pretty cool boss. I love that model for Raditz. I love that model. You can see he's powering up one of his like a Ki Blast or his Double Sunday, which is pretty cool. But then we're going on to boss 3, where you can see we're gonna have to cross like the snake way. I love this. I loved this when I first played. Like, it's so cool how they implemented it to not like be such a hard boss. But like, you're not even fighting anyone or like doing an option, like running the boss the snake way. But you can see we're going to that island over there. So wait, can you jump over? Oh, you can. I never knew that. But that's a little tip. You can actually jump over those, and you can see it gives you 10 minutes, you know. But when you complete the boss, you actually are given the Kaioken, which is pretty cool. There's 2 versions. There's the Kaioken times 3, and then there's the Kaioken times 20. Which I'm gonna use the Kaioken times 20 since it gives you like a better power up. And it also gives you a Kaioken Kamehameha. Really cool. I love this model. Basically, it's the first transformation you get in the game. So we're gonna go over to the Vegeta and Raditz boss. This is boss 4. I love what they did with this. I love the decorations that they added. They added some pretty cool decorations. They made it more accurate by adding like the sand pods like behind them, which is pretty cool. But we're gonna click it, and you can see this is a way more accurate boss. You can see like there's a Raditz that like, yeah, you can see Raditz is not wearing his armor, which means Chaozu blew up on him, and you can see there's a this line on the floor where I always thought whenever I'm playing this boss, like why wouldn't they like add, his iconic pose in the Saiyan saga where like he dies? No, he doesn't die. I don't remember. I haven't watched the Saiyan saga in a long time. We gotta jump into that. I didn't even know I didn't have that bad. So we completed Vegeta boss. That gives you 5 levels, so a little bit less than boss 3, but understandable. But then you got Big Daddy Grade 8 Vegeta. He's boss 5, and you can see what the weirdest thing about like him is in this game they gave him a red aura. I think it's because to show like his his hair's a little bit more brown in the transformation, so I think they're trying to show that, which is pretty cool. You can see we're fighting in the Rocky Mountains. Yeah, this is pretty cool. So I'm gonna like jump over here. I'm just holding the Kamehameha. Then we gotta jump over. Whew, I thought I was gonna die there. Then these actually push you back, so be careful. But then we complete the boss for 8 levels, which is not too shabby actually. But then you have to go over here where you'll see your head's made. Yes, so obviously boss 6 is over here. It's the Gimme Force. I love those designs. I love how like hold on, what's his name again? I don't even know. It's like this the guy with the orange hair. Guys, I haven't watched the Namek saga in a long time. I know the characters, I just forgotten the names. I love this map. It's like so accurate. You can see there's a dead Krillin. Sorry, Krillin. But obviously you can see Birder is getting like destroyed. Birder would not even go past Birder used to be super fast, but now like he wouldn't even get past like a base like Cell Saga Goku. You can see there's like this like frog to obviously show Captain Gimme in the frog body. There's Vegeta holding up juices. I love that one. But as you can see, we're going over here. But anyway, it gives you 8 levels, which is not too much, but it's pretty good. But then we click boss 7. It's first from Frieza. Fun fact, I think from what I know, first from Frieza is actually not in the manga. I don't know. I think I've heard like it's not in the manga, but who's me talking? I haven't seen. I haven't even read the manga. I've only seen the anime. But I love this map. Look at Krillin just. I love that how Krillin is just like mugging you while holding a destructor list. That's just funny. And it just spins you around. And we complete that for a little bit less levels, only 5 levels, which is not that much. But then we're gonna go over here to boss 8. So I'm actually gonna go back onto the map because I think I got a character that suits this boss way better, and that's Super Saiyan. Yeah, I know. I got when you complete the Cell Saga. I think I don't even remember. I haven't played this game in a while. I think it changes the model to like the Cell Saga model, which is pretty cool. Or the Android. I don't really remember. But you can see here with really cool design. I love this design. But obviously we gotta press and it's boss 8 setting. And we gotta jump over here. this is pretty easy. I love how they added the steel bomb as a little detail. That's pretty cool because you're usually supposed to fight this boss in California, but we got Super Saiyan going. I just realized my model changed to namek. Pretty cool. But then we complete the boss for 5 levels, where we get into a new map. Really cool. It's like Destroy Namek, but that's really cool. Yeah. Some bosses in this game have let's just say 2 stages to them. But it's pretty cool. Let's just do that. I better not miss this. This is a pretty easy boss. Well, for beginners, when I first started playing this game, it was not too easy, but it was still pretty easy, to say the least. Let's just complete this boss. And after that, you can see we level up 5. Like, you get 5 levels, where they added this cool little detail where Goku has to actually go into the pod where he travels to Yardrat. And basically, you complete the boss and you go into the Android saga. But we're going to be covering that in part 2. So before we end the video, make sure you guys like and subscribe. Again, I need the support to help my channel grow a little bit more. And if you want more awesome videos like this, just suggest it to me in the comments and I will definitely make some videos like this to you guys. But yeah, guys, thank you all for watching this video, and make sure you guys like and subscribe so I can get more views. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Your boy Tommy is out.